Elon Musk was in the middle of a meeting at Tesla when his assistant walked in, holding an urgent letter. Her usual calm demeanor was replaced with concern. Elon could immediately tell something was wrong. "What's going on?" he asked, pausing the meeting. "It's a letter from the family of a veteran named Samuel Green," she said softly. "They need your help." Samuel Green wasn't an ordinary man. A decorated war hero, he had proudly served his country and later worked as an engineer, contributing to important technological advances. But now, Samuel was battling a rare and aggressive illness. His family had tried everything, and now they were turning to Elon, hoping he could do what others couldn't. Elon read the letter carefully. He had built rockets that went to space and cars that could drive themselves. But this felt different. This wasn't about technology. It was about saving a life. A man who had given so much to his country. Without hesitation, Elon made a decision. "Cancel the rest of my meetings," he said to his assistant. "I'm going to see Samuel." Within hours, Elon was on a private jet, heading to meet the Green family. When he arrived, he was greeted by Samuel's wife, Linda, who had tears in her eyes. "Thank you for coming," she said. "We don't know what else to do. You're our last hope." Samuel was lying in a hospital bed in the living room. Despite the toll the illness had taken on him, his eyes still sparkled with determination. When Elon entered, Samuel tried to smile. "So, the man who wants to put people on Mars came to my house?" Samuel said weakly, attempting a joke. "I must be something special." Elon smiled back. "I don't usually make house calls, but for you, I'll make an exception." They talked for a while, and Samuel shared stories from his time in the military, the missions he had been on, and the deep bonds he had formed with his fellow soldiers. He also spoke about his career after service, where he had helped design important technologies. "I miss building things," Samuel said, his voice breaking, "but this illness, it's taken everything from me." Elon's expression grew serious. "We're going to change that," he said firmly. "I don't give up easily." Elon immediately got to work, assembling a team of top doctors, engineers, and scientists. They transformed one of Tesla's research labs into a high-tech medical facility. Elon's team worked around the clock, using advanced technology and innovative techniques to try to find a solution to Samuel's condition. Over time, they developed a treatment that combined nanotechnology and artificial intelligence. This new treatment targeted the illness at the cellular level and helped rebuild Samuel's immune system. It was something the world had never seen before. The day of the procedure was tense, but everyone remained hopeful. Samuel's family gathered in the waiting room, holding hands and praying. Elon stood by the medical team, doing his best to stay calm, but his determination was clear. After hours of hard work, the lead doctor emerged with some good news. "The initial results look promising," he said. Samuel's family burst into tears of relief, and Elon gave them a reassuring smile. "This is just the beginning," he said. "We'll keep fighting until we win." Over the next few months, Samuel's health improved dramatically. The man who had once been bedridden was now walking, talking, and even working on engineering projects in his own workshop. His doctors were amazed at his recovery, calling it nothing short of a miracle. The story of Samuel's recovery spread across the country. The media hailed Elon Musk as a hero for his compassion and determination to make the impossible possible. But for Elon, it wasn't about the headlines. It was about helping a man who had given so much to his country and proving that technology, when used for good, could save lives. At a special event months later, Samuel stood next to Elon and shared his story with the audience. "I'm living proof that with the right kind of help, anything is possible," Samuel said, his voice strong. "Elon Musk didn't just save my life. He reminded me that there's always hope." The crowd stood and applauded, moved by Samuel's powerful words. Elon just smiled, grateful for the chance to help. Samuel's recovery continued, and his story became a beacon of hope, not just for veterans, but for anyone facing life-threatening challenges. It was a reminder that when we come together, using both heart and mind, miracles can happen. As months went by, Samuel's recovery continued to astound everyone. What was once considered impossible now seemed achievable, thanks to the incredible advancements in medical technology Elon had pioneered. As Samuel grew stronger, his life slowly returned to a semblance of normalcy. No longer confined to a bed, he found himself reconnecting with the world around him, discovering a new sense of purpose he hadn't known in years. One evening, as Samuel sat in his workshop, a familiar figure appeared at the door. It was Elon. Despite the many projects he had on his plate, he had made a point to visit Samuel as often as he could. Samuel looked up from his workbench, a broad grin spreading across his face. "Still at it?" Elon asked with a smile, walking in. "I would have thought you'd be taking it easy by now." Samuel chuckled, setting down his tools. "You know me, Elon. I can't sit still. There's always something to build, always something to fix. This illness almost took that away from me, but not anymore." Elon sat down across from him, eyeing the half-finished projects scattered around the room. "I'm glad to see you back in action," he said. "But I've been thinking, your recovery could change a lot of lives. We've made some breakthroughs, but this treatment, what if it's just the beginning?" Samuel paused, then nodded slowly. "What if it is? You know, there are so many veterans out there, so many people suffering. If we can do this for me, why can't we do it for others? There are people who need this kind of hope." Elon leaned forward, his mind already racing with ideas. Exactly. This could be the start of something huge. Imagine being able to help those who've given so much for our country, people who've spent their whole lives serving others, only to be abandoned when they need help the most. We could change that. It was at that moment that Samuel realized how much his own journey had transformed his outlook. His recovery was more than just personal. It was about giving back, about ensuring that others never had to face the same hopelessness he once did. The partnership between him and Elon began to take shape in a new way. Together, they would not only continue to push the boundaries of medical science, but would also work to ensure that the lessons learned from Samuel's experience would lead to real, lasting change. Soon, Elon and Samuel began collaborating on a new initiative. With the resources of Tesla and SpaceX, they set out to create a program specifically for veterans, providing not just medical treatment, but also the opportunity to work on cutting-edge projects that would help improve their lives. This initiative would combine advanced healthcare with opportunities for growth and purpose, creating a ripple effect that would benefit communities across the country. They brought together some of the brightest minds in medicine, engineering, and technology, all united in a shared vision. They called it Project Hope. The mission was clear: to use the best that innovation had to offer to heal the unseen wounds of those who had sacrificed so much for their country. The first successful treatments began to show remarkable results, as veterans once deemed beyond help regained their health. Using AI-driven diagnostics and gene editing, the team helped those left behind by traditional medicine. These advancements, once thought years away, were now changing lives. The success stories spread rapidly, transforming what started as a dream into a movement. Media outlets celebrated the partnership between Elon Musk and Samuel Green, inspiring people nationwide. The story of Samuel's recovery and the impact of Elon's technology became a symbol of hope and innovation. At a ceremony honoring Project Hope's success, Samuel shared, "The future is never set in stone. No matter how hard life gets, we all have the power to change our circumstances. Hope is never lost." His words resonated across the country, showing that with the right support, the impossible could become possible. Elon and Samuel expanded their efforts, creating programs to help veterans return to the workforce, engage in education, and contribute to research. They believed physical healing combined with renewed purpose could change lives. Years later, Samuel became a champion for the cause. What started as his personal battle turned into a nationwide movement, changing how healthcare was viewed and highlighting the importance of giving back. Samuel and Elon's collaboration proved that innovation, paired with compassion, could change the world. Reflecting on his journey, Samuel realized that with people like Elon Musk, there's always hope for a brighter future, no matter how difficult life may seem.